mates? Is that the fella from work you were telling me about that? You know this where you realise that everything you're doing is just making it worse and worse and worse, and so you're praying to you know, because this is just, you know, you're so crazy with this person, and then I realised at one point, long after I wrote the song, unfortunately, that this is the muscle that gives me all the trouble. That the head is culture, the heart is nature. The head is small. I always picture Japanese. I don't know why. It's probably it's nothing to do with Japanese, but I always picture a small Japanese man on a typewriter, and then the heart is a dancing fairy on the edge of a cliff. You know, which one do you trust? So, yeah, so it's you know, so when you go on, when your heart does shut down, and the weird thing is that you say a prayer for something, and oftentimes you'll get your answer, and you wake up one morning and actually you don't care anymore. And the weirdest thing is, it's not a game, and it's not. And so, you know, that's the mad thing. The balance of power shifts to the opposite direction, and suddenly your girlfriend is saying to you, "Geez, you look great. Is everything cool? Are we? Am I all right with you? I mean, I really love you." Jesus. And then suddenly it's the other way around, and she's asking you questions. But the problem is, it's lost on you because you're actually for real. You've shut down. You've got your answer. It's not like a game that managed to work. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So. This song's also about a dog, but that's a whole other story. But in both cases, waiting for this thing to turn back on, to one day just go boom, boom. No. So anybody out there who's walking around dead, it's for you. I found myself in a rock bar 2 nights ago called the Crow Bar here in town, and it was full of zombies. It was genuinely terrifying. I'll sing the song. So what happens when the heart just stops caring for anyone? The hollow in your chest dries up, and you stop believing. So what happens when the heart gives up, but the body goes on living? Blood crawls to a slow and stops, and it goes away. Well, we've got no one to meet, no love we would beseech. We only have ourselves to blame for everything. Well, there was no answer in the dust, and I'm missing you so much. Now you're sleeping, and I'm leaving, yeah. Empty-handed waiting, time will subside and we'll agree. It was a given, yeah. Well, there was no standard we could set. In the world, it does regret to have to leave you in this state of bereavement. You see, I'm feeling everything. Nothing gets by. Well, there is this hollow in my chest, and this time I won't forget. There is no comfort in the eyes that put us always to the test. I can't prepare myself for that, but I'll work it out in time. There is a love that flows between us, ever changing every day. I work myself up to a crawl, Well, I'm not feeling it at all. We had no reason left to stay, and that's why we're leaving, yeah. Oh, there's no answer in the dust, and no one out there to trust. There is this line that drags us beating, oh, and into and disappointment, yeah, and disappointment.